आप देख रहे हैं 420 ग्राम का एक नया नवेला एपिसोड एंड स्टेइंग ट्रू टू आवर कंसिस्टेंसी। देखिए जी, हम काफ़ी टाइम बाद आते हैं यहाँ पे। सुनील छेत्री साहब का 15 साल का वो सालगिरह बनाई गई है और एआईएफएफ ने इतने मेल भेजे हैं भाई, स्पैम कर दिया तुमने एआईएफएफ इतने मेल भेज भेज के कि चलो ठीक है आपने भेज दिया। वहाँ पे सुखी सर वाली कहानी बड़ी अच्छी थी, पर हम भी सुनील छेत्री के 15 साल के बारे में एक शो करेंगे, लेकिन शायद वो सुनील छेत्री के अगला 15 साल के बाद आएगा क्योंकि हमारी कंसिस्टेंसी वैसी है। तो शायद 30 साल जब जनाब के खत्म होंगे तब शायद हमारा 15 साल का सुनील छेत्री पे शो आएगा। बट टुडे द रीजन जयदीप बासु, सिद्धांत आनी एंड आई हैव गॉटन टुगेदर इज बिकॉज आज बात हो रही है अबाउट अ क्लब और टू क्लब्स that were regarded as one of the biggest two clubs in Indian football। और were is a key point जो मैं डाल रहा हूँ, और ये मेरा मतलब है, ये मेरी सोच है। We're talking about Mohun Bagan and East Bengal, and it is the tale of two contracts and how these two contracts could derail these two big giants of Indian football, if that is what you think they are. Jaideep sir, let's start with you कि थोड़ा सा एक टीजर दे दीजिए कि आज शो पे दो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स की बात हो रही है एंड हाउ दे आर अफेक्टिंग दीज टू जायंट्स ऑफ कोलकाता फुटबॉल।
शुरू से तो ये है कि देयर इज लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर वेरी हैप्पी इन मोहन बगान। अभी तो है क्योंकि उनका 80 के साथ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो चुके हैं, 80-20 पे हो चुके हैं। विक्टोरिया हाउस में एवरीबॉडी इज हैप्पी, मोहन बगान क्लब में सब हैप्पी। विक्टोरिया हाउस इज द सीएससी हेडक्वार्टर्स from which the Sanjeev Goenka sits. And there is gloom in East Bengal क्योंकि ईस्ट बंगाल का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट खत्म हो रहा है, which everybody knows, which Quest has already announced. लेकिन हम अगर बिगर पर्सपेक्टिव में देखें कि 2 साल पहले when East Bengal entered into an agreement with Quest, again it looked very honky-dory at that time. जो मोहन बगान का आज का सीन है, 2 साल पहले ईस्ट बंगाल का वही सीन था कि थिंग्स आर वेरी फाइन। तो हमारा पहला क्वेश्चन है अर्जुन, आपको मैं हम यही डिस्कस कर सकते हैं क्या, हाउ feasible are these 2 years 3 years contracts? Where is the guarantee? Looking at East Bengal is at the moment in dire stress. So looking at what has happened to East Bengal, isn't it that same thing can happen to Mohun Bagan 2 years or 3 years later? It's not that we wish such things happen, but जिस तरीके से ईस्ट बंगाल का भी प्रॉब्लम में है, और देखिए आपको भी मालूम है, सबको मालूम है कि एएफएफ उनको लेटर भी लिख रखा है कि आपका सीन क्या है, बताइए आप कहाँ पे खड़े हैं, आपका कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कहाँ टूट गया है। नहीं तो आपको इस बार
एग्जैक्टली इज द सीन सर, सीन है क्या, मतलब कि क्वेस्ट ने यहाँ पे कहा जी ओके थैंक यू सो मच, हमें नहीं एसोसिएट रहना आपके साथ, और वट एवर रीजन दैट माइट बी, बट देन हाउ डज दैट फर्दर कॉम्प्लिकेट थिंग्स? बिकॉज आई वुड थिंक देन कि क्वेस्ट निकल गया तो इट्स बैक टू द ओल्ड ईस्ट बंगाल एंड देन दे कैन डू व्हाट दे वांट।
The thing is that I wish it would have been so easy, but it's not happening in such a way, because when East Bengal and Quest entered into an agreement and formed a company which named is Quest East Bengal FC Private Limited, जिसमें 70% shares है East Bengal के Quest के पास, 30% shares are with Quest East Bengal. So now Quest, whatever the reason be, Quest has also reasons to feel unhappy, several reasons to feel unhappy with the way things are going. They want to part company. But it is believed that it is, at least the sources what are saying, that Quest has asked that we are ready to give you the 70% share which we are holding, but you have to pay for it. There is unconfirmed sources said that this money could be 8 to 10 crores. Quest could be demanding, because there is no doubt Quest has spent at least 20-25 crores in the last 2 years.
20-25 crore they spent in the last 2 years, sir.
Last 2 years for this.
तो मैं ये सुन के तो मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि Quest वाले लोग ill informed हैं, in whatever sense it might be, that you're spending 20-25 crore to win a I-League season. तो सर आपको किसी ने आपके कान में गलत चीज भरी है। 20-25 करोड़ कौन खर्चता है सर I-League में? यहाँ पे तो मतलब 5 करोड़ 2 सीजन नहीं, मैं वही कह रहा हूँ 2 सीजन मुश्किल से 5 करोड़ ओवर 2 सीजन्स टीम्स यहाँ पे खर्चती हैं। सो देन
I think East Bengal Mohun Bagan is always spending that kind of money. Whether they are winning or not, that's a different issue altogether. But they always spend. Mohun Bagan also spent this season around 10-12 crore to spend kiya hai TVG. They have won, of course. It's a what spending also for them. It was what spending for them. But the thing is that now Quess is wanting their what do we call it? A pound of flesh, something like that.
And they have every right to do so.
They have the right to do so. Then East Bengal have to pay the money. But East Bengal have no money. They have no investor also who can buy them out. Who can
come in. If you go by reports, then the investors are flocking East Bengal, and how? And the ISL is saying, "Come, we are waiting for you, sir. Ribbon कब काटोगे आप?"
हाँ, एक famous novel था Invisible Man. This is like invisible sponsor investors, I think. only they can see. I would rather say only Neetu Sarkar can see it. Nobody else in this world can see it. तो अगर problem ये है, it's not about whether East Bengal can pay 10 crores or 8 crores. The problem ये है कि अगर Federation is very clear about it, and so is IFA, their parent body, that अगर आपका NOC नहीं आता है, Quess East Bengal are parting company, so to get back into the previous arrangement of East Bengal FC, you have to give us an NOC. You have to go for the licensing criteria. उसका letter तो हमको दे दो.
For the purpose of generating an invoice, basically.
हाँ, कुछ तो दे दो. AFF has written a letter to them, but East Bengal hasn't replied to that letter. तो इसके मतलब that 100 years club's existence in the I League, not only in the I League, even in the CFL, after 100 years, it is now in jeopardy. If they cannot produce the letter, if they cannot produce the documents which said they have parted ways and they are back to as East Bengal FC, they won't be able to pay it.
So you know what, I see it in a way कि आपका, of course, sir is going to be writing an article for newsclick.in on this entire episode as far as East Bengal and Quess and how they're parting ways, and it's not as simple as it looks. But the point is, Quess entered into a 3-year agreement. They are parting ways after 2 years, which means Quess is breaking contract, right? So if Quess is breaking contract, is there no clause that if one party breaks contract, then this and this takes place? Because that's generally the way forward. If you break contract, then you can't really demand कि 70% shares हमारे दे दो, or you can't hold us hostage like that.
See, the termination contract is, I believe, termination clause in this contract is completely silent of this subject. There is something another very interesting thing in the agreement, that and it only shows that how lopsided was the agreement, and how rather I would say rather poor on the part of East Bengal officials to sign such an agreement. The agreement at one point said the termination could be done if within 3 years East Bengal doesn't play the ISL or the top league, for that matter, whether it is
whatever
ISL
the top league.
No, but now we know we can't say whatever anymore, because we know that the top league is the ISL. That means
I said East Bengal doesn't. If East Bengal doesn't play the ISL, then the investors can walk out of the contract
without any sort of.
Yeah, they have the right to walk out of the contract because they want East Bengal to play the top league.
So this is Quess, right? So my question here is that if Quess want East Bengal to play in the ISL, then shouldn't Quess be willing to spend the kind of money it takes to play in the ISL? Or are they expecting to play in the ISL with a similar budget to the I-League, etc.?
No, there is more to it. Last year, we know very well, everybody knows, you know, Arjun knows, everybody knows that in last year, the AFF officials along with FSDL officials and 2 officials who went to see the Quess boss, I can name them also. One was Kushal Dash, the AFF secretary, another was Sundar Raman, who came from FSDL. They tried to convince East Bengal, Quess, that East Bengal should join the ISL. At that point of time, Quest said they are, for whatever reason, they don't see any point in spending so much of money.
Yeah, 15 crore to enter, and then after that 10 crore or 12 crore, 20 crore to make a team.
हाँ, ठीक है, सब ठीक है, लेकिन ये है कि that means it is not East Bengal. Quest refused to play ISL.
Yeah.
But termination contract doesn't say that East Bengal can walk out of it.
सर आप ताली मारो ना मेरे लिए, जो बंदा इतने टाइम से बोले जा रहा है ये बबल है। सर क्वेस्ट ने समझ लिया है जनाब, आप 40 करोड़ खर्चोगे इंडियन फुटबॉल में, कौन सी मतलब मजाक हो रहा है यहाँ पे, और मजाक ही हो रहा है जो इतने सारे क्लब खर्च रहे हैं उतने। सर क्वेस्ट ने देख लिया 40 करोड़ खर्च के फायदा क्या हुआ, 40 करोड़ छोटी रकम नहीं है, बहुत बड़ी रकम है।
नहीं, if Quest doesn't want to spend it, that's fine. That's their problem. We can't say anything. But at the same time, then the clause should say that East Bengal can walk out of the contract.
But the
agreement, as I have been told, the agreement doesn't say anywhere that East Bengal can come out of the contract.
मैं आपको एक बात बताऊं, मैं because क्या है, क्योंकि आपके आर्टिकल में भी लिखा है, तो we of course had the chance of reading it, which will come out soon on newsclick.in, कि in that year officials of East Bengal broke a very important clause in the contract, which is to always badmouth, maybe badmouth is not the right, but always grade officials of the people who are the majority holders of that contract, that is Quest. अब Quest वाले कह रहे हैं सर देखो जी हमने तो निकल गए, अब हम इनको सबक सिखाएंगे, और सबक सिखाने का यही तरीका है सर, कि मतलब हम यहाँ पे 2 साल they studied the contract. They have their legal team who's told them, look, you're fine over here right now because the contract is in your favor.
Yes, definitely. And East Bengal officials now, of course, on this sly are complaining that अरे ये तो बहुत lopsided contract था, one-sided था. अरे साइन करने के टाइम तुमने पढ़ा नहीं था क्या कि उसमें contract में क्या लिखा है? अंधे हो क्या? You have 4 people on the board of directors in the Quest East Bengal. And one is the president of the club, one is the secretary of the club, and 2 others are the executive members of the club. So they did not read the contract.
Sir, are you aware of how many of these gentlemen? I'm assuming they are all gentlemen and there are no women on this board. Do you know how many of them are lawyers by profession or training?
I think the president of East Bengal Club is a Calcutta's #1 gynecologist. He can't be a lawyer as well. One. 2, Mr. Kallan Majumdar, the secretary of the club, he had retired from Indian Airlines, and I don't think he was working with the legal department. And the other 2. One is, I believe, he has a business of his own. He's a I think share market and broker and all these things. And the 4th member I'm not very sure about. So I'm not very sure whether anybody has a legal.
Yeah, but I find it really bizarre.
No, it was a bit of a rhetorical question anyway. The idea is whether they are.
I find it bizarre because as a club, you've worked in contracts for the last 20-30 years. You've worked with contracts for the last 20-30 years. No matter how lopsided it may be in your favor and not in favor of the player who's signing a contract. And then to suddenly give it away and then to say that, listen, now it's not working in our favor, that is just bizarre, man.
So let me ask you guys both this question, just to take this point, the sort of bizarreness of this situation a little bit further. उस टाइम पे जब एक क्लब के पास, और आप लोग काफ़ी क्लब्स इंडिया में जो ऑपरेट करते हैं अलग अलग लेवल से उससे वाकिफ़ हैं, तो इसलिए मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कि जब एक क्लब के पास कोई आता है इस टाइप का स्पॉन्सर विद theoretically big budgets, deep pockets and all of that, comes to you and says कि मैं 3 साल के लिए आपके सारे खर्चे उठाने के लिए तैयार हूँ, तो उस शॉर्ट टर्म कैश इन्फ्यूजन से क्या एक क्लब का जो मैनेजमेंट है, ओनरशिप है, whatever, is the excitement that's generated by this short term cash infusion so much कि आप अपना सब कुछ उसमें डालने के लिए तैयार हैं? Is that how it works?
It mostly, क्योंकि सब उछलने लगते हैं कि आप पैसा तो मिल रहा है, अभी तो प्लेयर्स को पेमेंट करने की पैसा नहीं था, चलो पेमेंट तो दे रहा हूँ, दे सकते हैं. And there is another point into this. As far as East Bengal thing is concerned, several several respected members of the club have told me that everything was done in a very hush-hush manner. At least one of the office bearers has told one of them, I came to see the contract first came to my hand when I was asked to sign it. I just signed it and gave it to them. They didn't give me any time to read it also. So it was done in a very hush-hush manner.
So
which
I
doesn't bother Quest at all.
Yeah,
It doesn't
of
bother
course.
Quest at all. Why should it be? After all, they are spending money. But the other parties should be careful enough. That's what Siddhant I'm trying to say from the very beginning, that we should look at a bigger perspective.
So
All clubs should be careful before they do anything.
No, so it's not about being careful. So careful to chalo theek hai. See, the thing is, it's such a wide, and everything plays into whatever is happening right now. एक जगह आपका टॉप लीग इतना unattainable हो गया है, in a sense कि 15 करोड़ जनाब 15 करोड़ is just to enter the league. 15 करोड़ के बाद 15-20 करोड़ और टीम बनाने के लिए वहां पे, ठीक है, उसको आपको गारंटियां देनी है आपने आपकी, यहाँ पे हम जी 3 साल 4 साल 5 साल हम ये करेंगे. So the thing is that earlier, before this ISL system came along, the I League and when McDowell's and all that was there, East Bengal Mohun Bagan were the top guys because they had done something. They had funding from people, and unlike other teams, so they were the top guys. Now suddenly this corporatization, if I may say, or privatization of Indian football has taken place, where suddenly the gap is so much कि आप कह रहे हो यार हम उस गैप में कभी खेल ही नहीं पा रहे हैं. मतलब आप जितना भी ईस्ट बंगाल मोहन बगान हो, जितने भी साल आप आई लीग में खेलो, उतने ही साल आपका योर लेवल इज डिमिनिशिंग फॉर व्हाटएवर यू माइट बी डूइंग इन द आई लीग. द टॉप इंडियन प्लेयर्स आर प्लेइंग इन द आईएसएल, सो द चाहत and the desperation to play in the ISL is all the more, so which is why that leads you to sign contracts with people like Quest. And again I'm coming back to my system, but to the point I'm always making, sir, Indian football is not a place where you're spending 40 crore, where you're spending 30 crore. It just doesn't justify the cost. It does not justify the cost on one single team for one single season. If you're saying 40 crore, if you're saying that I'm building it from a point of view कि मैं academy लगा रहा हूँ, कि मैं, I'm putting my academies all over the place, and hopefully in the time to come, the AIFF implements something called a development fee. So the incentive to have an academy and sell players, and so, a system comes out. All of that is there, but वो सब है ही नहीं, sir. All of this is being done with a very short-term perspective. Single season, I-League जीते हैं. Single season, ISL में जाएं. बस वही है. तो अगर आप वैसे ही चलोगे तो मतलब यही हाल होने वाला है ना. Desperation will lead you to sign these kind of contracts.
लेकिन ये है कि बात तो सही है आपकी, लेकिन this East Bengal problem have not been created for a change by ISL. ISL had no role to play in this problem. East Bengal problem वो तो I-League का ही problem हो गया है. आप 2 साल में पहले साल आपका क्वेस्ट ने इतना अच्छा काम किया that you almost won the title. They were close runners up. They had actually had the same points.
But so when they signed with Quest, I'm sure the eye would have been that over a 3 years period, we will make to the ISL. That was the whole deal with signing with Quest, right? And also the fact that you have someone coming in to bear the financial nitty-gritties of running a club.
But in the second year, when things did not go well in the second season, which has culminated into that breaking of contract, then Quest alone cannot be blamed for this. East Bengal also have a lot of problems, and they did a lot of things. As you were just talking about just a few minutes ago about that indemnity clause, which that East Bengal officials have no right to badmouth their foul-mouth their investors from morning till evening, which they did.
And the investor will never forget that. The investor will never forget that.
Publicly. And they did it publicly. Day in, day out, they did it. They questioned every recruitment. They questioned every foreigner. They questioned the coach, everything. So, and finally, when it came to the Calcutta League match against Peerless, when East Bengal did not want to play, they tried to put blame on each other that East Bengal has not played because of club or for the Quest. So, I think East Bengal, if Quest can be blamed for a lot of things, East Bengal also did not handle the thing very well. isn't it? What do you feel?
I completely agree with you, sir. I think the point is that East Bengal and Mohun Bagan, I think why are we not talking about Mohun Bagan also right now? All of them are realizing that they're being left behind. And if they want to join the glitz, the glamour, and whatever it is of the ISL, and which is now the top league of Indian football, then that cash infusion that needs to come in, that can only come in by sort of, partnering with a corporate who's willing to pay in that much amount of cash. And the point is that if you're and if you're signing a contract with a certain amount of desperation, then of course the corporate will make sure that things go in their favor. And which right now, like you rightly pointed out, is going in their favor. I don't know. So then what are you saying? That there's a possibility that if Quest East Bengal is not willing to buy out the 70% of Quest, so there's a possibility they might not play might not play the Calcutta Football League.
At least scenario is that I wish it doesn't happen like that. I think every fan in this country will wish that a 100-year club will not play the I League or even the local league just because they have some contract problems. That would be very, very sad. So that's what I say, that shouldn't it be like that everybody should take a cue from what has happened to East Bengal and to some extent to Mohun Bagan also, because of course Mohun Bagan we cannot blame because we do not know what is happening in the next 3 years. But everybody should take a cue from that there should be a balance between the two things. Corporatization of club is very good. That sounds very well. Everything is very fine. But it shouldn't come to a pass where the very identity of the club can be in question. Just because Quest is going, does that mean that East Bengal won't be able to play? Even if they are playing the third division league, let them play the third division league.
Let me, if I may ask you a question, just in terms of how this can possibly pan out. Let's say that this share agreement between Quest and East Bengal cannot be resolved, and whatever the valuation that East Bengal or that Quest is coming up with for the 70% that it is currently holding. Kuch nahi hota hai, this comes to pass, nothing happens. Is it not possible for East Bengal then to set up a separate company? A new club, call it EBFC or whatever. Retain the same colors, the same jersey, the same logo, just remove Quest from it, start a new entity, send that letter to the All India Football Federation saying ki, the previous club in that form no longer exists because there is no money. So this is a new club.
See,
it happens in, I suppose, many clubs that go bankrupt in Europe or elsewhere in the world. The club itself doesn't seem to die. Just the owners either change or there's a new way in which the club is brought back to life.
See, what you are saying, Siddhant, I am not sure about the legal aspect of this. But in that case, why should East Bengal play the I League? They should play the second division I League first now. Because that's a new club.
Exactly. So then if you come in, exactly. That's the route to take. Not even second division I League, sir. CFL. CFL तो और तो second division में जाने का chance मिलेगा आपको.
Chance नहीं. अगर आप नया club ही करने जा रहे हो, तो फिर आपको यहाँ क्यों खिलाएंगे हम?
Exactly.
आप यहाँ क्यों खिलाएंगे? Because जैसे कि हमने देखा है कि corporate entry या direct entry into the I League is also a possibility. There are clubs that have been. Sorry.
Then pick up the bid. Then pick up the bid.
Bid निकल गया. सही बात है. So timing का issue है, but I think East Bengal, Mohun Bagan have this very strong notion that उनके लिए काफी exceptions बनाए जाएंगे. और because ये historically proven है कि जो licensing criteria, for example, threats have been made कि अगर आप fulfill नहीं करते हैं XYZ criteria तो अगले साल आप नहीं खेल पाएंगे top league because AFC से आता है ये criteria. But those requirements have been waived year in, year out because of the simple reason that this rivalry, in like a vast majority or maybe a large number of Indian football fans are fans of either East Bengal and Mohun Bagan, and like Jaideep was saying that the competition between these two clubs is what sustains a lot of the conversations around Indian football as well. So everyone realizes this historical importance and whatever, the fact that these guys still have some standing in terms of an actual fan base, जो 4 लाख 4.5 लाख जो भी shareholders हैं, जो भी ईस्ट बंगाल शेयर होल्डर्स हैं या क्लब मेंबर्स हो गए, तो ये सब उनके फेवर में है ना कुछ चीजें, और उसी के बलबूते पे टिके हुए हैं।
वही है। आई थिंक सिद्धांत, आई थिंक दैट द गवर्निंग बॉडी सो फार has not been very sympathetic to the India, which they should be. See, East Bengal doesn't play I-League or for that matter CFL. It's not a loss for Neetu Sarkar. It's not a loss for Ajit Isaac of Quest. It's a loss for Indian football. It is not only a loss for...
कब तक ये ट्रीटमेंट दे जाओगे? मैं तो ये पूछ रहा हूँ कि मतलब अगर आप एक क्लब हो जो 50 साल से ऑपरेट कर रहा है इन इंडियन फुटबॉल की, मतलब द पॉइंट इज व्हाई यू लेटिंग इट रीच टू सच अ सिचुएशन? दैट्स माय पॉइंट. Why you letting it and the new clubs that will be then looking to come into the whole scene, which of course will not be too much because will not be too many, because वो कह रहे होंगे यार मतलब आई लीग में तो आ जाएंगे जहाँ पे 2 करोड़ का बजट है, then from I League to ISL जनाब ये बजट आपका मतलब 20 करोड़ का हो जाएगा सडनली, तो कौन सोचेगा वहां पे जाने की? बट माय पॉइंट इज व्हाई शुड द AIFF गिव देम एन एक्सेप्शन? व्हाई? आई मीन if legacy was everything, then Sachin Tendulkar would still be playing. If legacy was everything, then Saurav Ganguly would still be captain. That's my point.
You are true. You are true. Okay, you are true. Let us take that East Bengal doesn't play the I-League. Okay, take it. East Bengal is gone. East Bengal 1920 to 2020. That is East Bengal's span of existence. So let us take it. Okay. But at the same time, then what I mean to say that all other clubs in this country should take a cue from East Bengal and learn from history that what has happened to East Bengal. So before anybody, see, the Indian football's biggest problem is at the moment is too much stress on corporatization. लोग जो फुटबॉल चलाते हैं इंडिया में, ज्यादातर कुछ लोग ऐसे आ गए हैं. First, there are two sections of people. One has learned from football from their watching EPL on the television, and the other sections who have always kept the book throughout their life and now suddenly come to run football. Football is not entirely about money. There are so many other things involved in football. तो लगता है कि सबका ये है कि यार कॉर्पोरेटाइजेशन होना चाहिए, यार कंपनी को उस क्लब को ले लेना चाहिए, वो कंपनी आ जाएगा तो 20 करोड़ मिल जाएगा, 50 करोड़ मिल जाएगा, लेकिन कहीं एक बैलेंस तो होना चाहिए. That companies has not come for free. If Quest has come to East Bengal, because East Bengal has such a rich history, because they have millions of fans. Quest कल आके दिल्ली का सिटी क्लब को क्यों नहीं पैसे डाला है? अब बताओ मुझे, या IIT 11 को क्यों नहीं दिया है?
तो क्योंकि हम खेल रहे थे वहां पे.
वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ, क्योंकि आप तो उसका कप्तान थे, इसलिए मैं पूछ रहा हूँ क्यों? Because they had their pound of flesh already.
Yeah.
And I know. See, Quest is not a business to. It's a business to business company. It's not a business to consumer company. So they really don't need that kind of publicity. But may I ask, very politely, I will ask Quest people that who knew Quest 2 years ago?
Yeah.
मैंने तो नहीं सुना था Quest का नाम कभी. एक सर्विस इंडस्ट्री है, मुझे मालूम था. But I never heard Quest every morning. In the last 20 minutes, 3 of us have spoken the word Quest. The number of times, I think 20 million people have not spoken in the last 5 years.
Fair enough, sir. I get that. I totally get that. See, the thing is, the lure of whatever you might say of Quest coming into East Bengal, their long-term game, and so the contract also suggests that was to get into the ISL, to play at the top level of Indian football. So you'll be, of course, not only playing amongst the top level of Indian football, but you'll also be then mingling with the top corporates of the country, like and Reliance and so on. You'll be getting a gateway into that. So that is one big reason for why these big corporates want to get into the ISL, because not just football. Football is, say, 5% of your business, not even 5%, 2% of your business. But on the courtesy of that, getting into that door and being able to talk to Reliance and being able to talk to so on and so forth, whoever is involved in this glitz and glamour of Indian football, that is a lot more. So that is the lure of getting in from an owner's perspective. रियली, बिकॉज अभी अभी आप उसको मल्टीप्लाई नहीं कर सकते कि सेइंग कि मैंने जी 20 करोड़ डाले तो मैं इंडियन फुटबॉल में आना चाह रहा हूँ क्योंकि मुझे पता है मैं 10 करोड़ का मुझे मुनाफा होगा। ऐसा नहीं हो रहा, वो उतना भी नहीं हो रहा। कहाँ हो रहा है, उसमें टाइम लग रहा है अभी यहाँ पे। एंड फ्रॉम ईस्ट
लेकिन
बंगाल मोहन बगान परस्पेक्टिव से बात तो सिंपल सी बात है ना कि हम कब तक आई लीग में बैठेंगे, कि हम कब तक यहाँ पे मतलब एक सेकंड डिवीजन में खेलते रहेंगे। तो हम तो जाना चाहते हैं ऊपर, ऊपर जाना चाहते हैं। तो वहां पे आपके जो फेडरेशन वाले हैं, आईएसएल वाले हैं, वो कह रहे हैं सर आपको आना है। तो बाकी सारे टीमों ने 15 करोड़ दिया है, उसके बाद उन्होंने गारंटियां दी हैं कि वो 3-3 4-4 साल तक इतना पैसा डालेंगे। अब वो आप कैसे करोगे, वो उसका एक ही तरीका है कि आप कॉर्पोरेट को ढूंढो जो पैसे डाले, एंड टू फाइंड दैट कोहिजन कि इफ समवन इज विलिंग टू स्पेंड दैट 20 करोड़ 25-30 करोड़, and to find that cohesion that listen, we need to find the perfect balance. This has happened world over, and this has happened over and over again in not just football, in so many other different partnerships, that if I'm spending a large chunk of the money, then I expect that I will take a large chunk of the decision making powers with myself as well. As simple as that.
हाँ ये ठीक है, लेकिन इसमें बात ये है कि ये तो वहां तक पहुंचा भी नहीं बात। ये तो हो सकता है कि आईएसएल तीन साल बाद कोएस वुड हैव लव टू प्ले ईस्ट बंगाल आईएसएल, लेकिन आई लीग में ही 2 साल में ईस्ट बंगाल कोएस का रिलेशन ये हो गया कि वो भागने के लिए तैयार है।
तो
जो कॉर्पोरेट्स के कुछ नाउ लेट अस कम टू द अदर साइड ऑफ द स्टोरी आल्सो। we shouldn't blame corporates also too much, लेकिन corporates के लोग जो बोलते हैं वो अभी तो लगता है कुछ मतलब टू सम एक्सटेंट इट इज राइट। some लोग बोलते हैं ना कि इंडियन फुटबॉल को कई जगह है जो कंप्लीटली पच किया है, is stinking at some point of time at places. The tradition and so far history and legacy of East Bengal of Indian football is stinking at some places, which we have seen in this East Bengal case. East Bengal has not helped Quest any way in the last one season.
Yeah.
So if Quest is complaining, they have all the rights to complain. What happened last year is almost like sabotage, isn't it? Anything Quest did was criticized by East Bengal officials. And लोग तो ये बोल रहे हैं कि कुछ ईस्ट बंगाल ऑफिशियल्स हैं, दे आर अपसेट बिकॉज उनका चल नहीं रहा है। लोग और भी बहुत कुछ बोल रहे हैं which I cannot say on the show officially.
सर अगर आपको आईएसएल में जाना है ना, आपको सोच बदलनी पड़ेगी आईएसएल में जाने के लिए, ठीक है?
आईएसएल में जाने के लिए आपको अगर फुटबॉल चलाना है तो सोच बदलनी पड़ेगी,
पूरी सोच बदलनी पड़ेगी।
फॉरगेट अबाउट आईएसएल, आप आई लीग भी नहीं खेल पा रहे हो।
वही मैं कह रहा हूँ सर, अगर आपकी एक लेगेसी रही है ना 50 साल की, 50 साल की आपकी लेगेसी रही है, अगर आप 10 साल नहीं खेलोगे ना, वो लेगेसी खत्म है सर। 10 साल में कोई और आ जाएगा, अपना नाम बनाएगा और वो लेगेसी भूल जाएंगे लोग। It works like that.
Of course. Fans will be with you for 1 year, 2 years, not after that.
Not after that.
You have to give them back something. It's a मतलब give and take policy.
तब वैसे आप और मैं काफी टाइम से बोले जा रहे हैं, हमारे जो शो के फिडेल कैस्ट्रो हैं वो बैठे हुए हैं। सर आप बताइए, before we move on to Mohan Bagan, what's your take on this whole corporatization? Because you see, bhai, corporatization, let's admit to the fact that cash inflow is not something that comes easily in Indian football. I've been harping on that for so long. So if cash inflow does not come easily, and you have ambitions to play in a league where it requires you to put in a huge amount of money, how are you going to bridge that gap? That gap is only going to be bridged by a corporate who's willing to put that kind of money on you.
Yeah, but
they will not say, okay, let's 9 to 10 years. They'll say, okay, first let's do 3 years.
That's I think the whole arrangement is fundamentally counterproductive, man. आप अगर as a fraction of East Bengal's existence history भी देखें तो 3 साल क्या है? 3%, right? That's you are willing to invest in 3% of a club's legacy, but you want to have 70% of the stake in its decision making, just because in the short run you're putting in a few crore rupees, right? This assumption or equation of corporate infusion of funds, bailout or whatever you want to call it, या तो आप 100% आपने पूरा ही खरीद लिया, And I'm not
For
sure.
2 years you
Maybe Jaideep can explain a little
yeah.
better what the arrangement was with Kingfisher and East Bengal prior to the coming in of Quest, and how that kind of worked, because Kingfisher did spend a lot more time in that situation, and that relationship ended because of generally mismanagement in that company as a whole. उनका airline भी crash हुआ, उनका beverage, spirits, etc. Also, assets had to be sold off. All of that stuff is going on. So you know, we look at this corporatization as a very simple process कि कोई आया who is a corporate entity या जिसकी कोई कंपनी है और एक चेक साइन कर दिया कि ये लो भाई पैसे और ये मैंने ले लिया. But for a corporation also, or any corporation, whether it's a private corporation or a public corporation, they have their own rules, the way in which they function, and in order to make it sustainable, to make it long term, to make sure that there are checks and balances so that these kind of things don't happen, that due diligence is done on all ends, right? So that there are not these big holes in a contract, there are not these public fights. I mean, there has to be a process for resolution of not just disputes but also some kind of plan in place. अब यहाँ पे जयदीप बता रहे हैं हमें कि जब इन्होंने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन किया है, लोगों को पढ़ने का भी मौका नहीं दिया गया है, राइट? तो जब आपका जो एंट्री पॉइंट है, दैट्स अ एंट्री पॉइंट ऑफ डिसऑनेस्टी एंड इनइक्वालिटी, राइट? कि आप बता ही नहीं रहे हैं आपका प्लान क्या है, आपके आइडियाज क्या हैं, आप ओपेकली ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं इन अ शेडी मैनर या इन अ opaque manner, basically, बिना बात किए ठीक से.
How can you blame just the corporate for that, bhai? It's
no, your question was on to me was on my opinion on the general thing of corporatization of Indian football. So that
आप ये बताओ ना भाई कि अगर मैंने 20 करोड़ खर्चे हैं for whatever reason and it might be a speck on the legacy of the club, and now I want to get out of it because you have made life miserable for me, for whatever it might be. I might be right or wrong. I perceive that you have made life miserable for me. I do not think I can have a equation or relationship with you going forward.
Right.
तो मैं आपकी बैंड बजाऊंगा? नहीं, क्यों नहीं बजाऊंगा मैं?
भाई क्यों भाई? तो ये गुस्सा कहाँ से आता है? ये vindictiveness या ये this idea of teaching them a lesson? Why is it necessary to have that in the equation? आपने decide किया.
Why is it necessary to badmouth the people who've been spending PR on you?
So fair enough. So no one is saying that the management or the people who are currently making all these comments and have done through the last season. I mean, sabotage is not a word that Jaideep probably used lightly, right? Yeah. It's a serious thing कि आप अंदर ही अंदर, but जो मिसाल है इन सब चीज़ों की, जो अंदर ही अंदर से हम अपने systems institutions को खाते हैं, वो मिसाल सिर्फ ईस्ट बंगाल मोहन बगान की नहीं है सेट की हुई, ये सब ऊपर से आ रहा है, राइट? जब हम वन साइडेड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स फॉर कैश इन्फ्यूजन साइन करते हैं, तो ये वन साइडेड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स काफ़ी बड़े बड़े लोगों ने, इनफैक्ट ओवरऑल अगर इंडियन फुटबॉल को देखा जाए, कैसे प्राइवेट लीग शुरू हुआ, कौन कर रहा था ड्यू डिलिजेंस जब वो MRA साइन हुआ, विच अलाउड अ प्राइवेट लीग टू कम इनटू एग्जिस्टेंस, राइट? दीज आर ऑल क्वेश्चंस अबाउट कॉर्पोरेट, the oxymoron that is corporate governance, or business ethics. These are two oxymoronic words.
Is it a good time to say बजेगी सीढ़ी उड़ेगा बॉल, come on India, let's go.
So यार ये सब मतलब it becomes a bit of a, I guess, hair pulling exercise, because हम घुमा के अलग अलग क्लब्स के साथ ये हर साल कुछ ना कुछ किस्सा होता रहता है, और घुमा फिर आगे बात उसी पे आ जाती है कि ओवरऑल ना किसी ने कुछ डिसाइड करना है कि क्या है सीन, राइट? द सेम काइंड ऑफ लैक ऑफ ट्रांसपेरेंसी has existed now for 5-6 years over what will be the top league. When Quest entered into this agreement with East Bengal, the I-League was, the people in the I-League and including people in the All India Football Federation at the highest level of decision making were still saying no, I-League is the league, I-League is the league.
Yeah, right? But they knew that वो ISL होने वाला है, वो पता नहीं.
But बगैर किसी वो बात नहीं हो रही है ना, जो जिस टेबल की आप बात कर रहे हैं जहाँ पे सब लोग बैठे हैं, वो टेबल ही इमेजिनरी है, कोई साथ में बैठ के बात करता ही नहीं है.
वो तो सर मीडिया के लिए बोला है उन्होंने. वो the people with all the insights and workings of the Indian football knew that in the coming few years was going to be made the top league. I don't think anyone had any doubt over that. Even if Quest entered into an agreement with East Bengal, they knew that maybe right now the I League publicly is being called the top league. Publicly, right? That's what we're trying to say. In closed doors and every ISL is going to be the top league. They've entered the get into the अपना मुनाफा ढूंढते हैं. When you get into agreement, उनका मुनाफा क्या था कि हम how we going to enter the big boys of Indian football? How we going to enter a place where we start talking with Reliance, where we get into a door with Reliance, we get into a door with
I
so on and so forth.
agree.
All these people who want it.
I completely agree. I mean, the point that you brought up earlier, that basically a way of owning, or one of the reasons for a company that was relatively unknown prior to its acquisition of this 70% stake in East Bengal. Why are they coming in? Because it not just creates some kind of awareness about their brand among the Aam Janta, but it also gives them a seat at a table with some of these big boys who run corporate India, etc., right? But if you want to play with those guys, then you have to have the kind of like either ruthlessness or pockets or whatever it is that it takes, ना. फिर आप ये नहीं कह सकते कि फिर आप ये नहीं कह सकते कि सडनली अरे ऐसा है क्या, अब तो मुझे नहीं आना है, या अगर मेरी लड़ाई हो गई है ईस्ट बंगाल के साथ तो मैं निकल जाता हूँ ईस्ट बंगाल से. आई कट माय लॉसेस. इन एनी केस जो आप लॉस
कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन किया है 420 ग्राम का आपके और जयदीप के साथ. मैंने कहा जी जनाब चलो ठीक है हम कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि 3 साल बाद हम ESPN जा रहे हैं हमारा शो करने के लिए. पर 3 साल के पहले 2 साल बाद मैंने कहा यहाँ पे दिमाग खा रहे हैं और भर भर के दिमाग खा रहे हैं, मैं नहीं एंटर कर सकता इन लोगों के साथ.
तो ठीक
है, क्या गलत है कि मैं दूसरे साल में निकलूं?
नहीं तो आप निकल लेना, फिर आप दूसरा क्लब खरीद लें, कुछ कहीं और चले जाएं जहां पे आपकी दोस्ती बनी रहेगी, या which is a better match for your value systems or whatever the case might be. Because see, the thing is also when you talk about why a corporation can spend the kind of money which you're rightly saying that अगर वो 100 रुपए हो या 100 करोड़ रुपए हो, उसका रिकूप करना या उस पे कुछ वापस आना ऑलमोस्ट नामुमकिन के बराबर है. ठीक है. सो व्हाई डू वी लुक फॉर कॉर्पोरेट एंटिटीज टू कम इन एंड पुट मनी? बिकॉज कॉर्पोरेशंस कैन शो लॉसेस इन देयर बुक्स.
यस.
राइट. So somebody is, I mean, and in the end, theoretically, the taxpayer suffers for this, or everyone who is a taxpayer suffers, because what it means is that the income tax that corporation then pays, this amount of money that is being lost or pumped in, is removed from the overall income that company earns, and therefore the tax that they pay. So they are also getting monetary benefits for spending the money that they are spending. While they are spending it, it doesn't have to come back in terms of another check directly, even though the tax rebate is actually getting a check, right? So ये logic कि मैंने
कम है भाई tax rebate. हमने बेंगलुरु का भी एक बार ज़्यादा बात किया था. Tax rebate बहुत कम होता है. It's about 10%.
भाई, so I am not like we are not accountants or tax lawyers, so let's not get into the nitty-gritties of it. But overall, if you look at, let's say a company is worth 100. It's only spending 1, right? So in this field, so whether it's permissible to show 1%, 2%, whether you look at it as part of a CSR spend, whether you look at it as losses that you're showing on your books, I'm sure there are ways, and corporations don't become giant corporations without having people who are very good at creative accounting, right?
Yeah.
These are things that at their end, just as their legal team has put together a contract that is entirely in their favor, they also have an accounting team that is ensuring that whatever is going in, they are getting the maximum out of it. So to say कि 10 मैंने 2 साल के लिए आपकी खर्चे उठा लिए हैं, अब आप मुझे रिटर्न में वो खर्चे वापस दें, ये नाजायज बात है मेरे हिसाब से.
क्यों ना? I don't know.
वो हो गया है, जो हो गया है वो हो गया है, और सबको पता है कि ना. हाँ.
Hi sir,
I think we are a bit deviating from the subject. ये मतलब ये हमारा डिस्कशन होना चाहिए कि ये जो कॉर्पोरेट्स आ जाते हैं, हमारे एक बड़ा अजीब सा एक आजकल नोशन आ चुके हैं इंडियन फुटबॉल में कि यार कॉर्पोरेट्स आ जाएंगे तो फुटबॉल बहुत अच्छा हो जाएगा. ऐसा होता है क्या? हमने ईस्ट बंगाल को क्या देखा है, आपने कॉर्पोरेट्स आपको आए हैं, वो बड़ा क्लेवर वाला एक क्लेवरली एक मैनिपुलेटेड एग्रीमेंट भी बनाया है जो कि वन साइडेड है, दे हैव एवरीथिंग, द अदर पार्टी हैज नथिंग। लेकिन फुटबॉल चलाने में तो वो क्लेवरनेस उनको हमने देखा नहीं है।
बट जब उन्होंने वन साइडेड बनाया है तो मतलब ईस्ट बंगाल वालों के हाथ तो बंदे नहीं हुए थे, मैं तो ये कह रहा हूं।
नहीं, मैं कह रहा हूं बट दे आर नॉट प्रूविंग टू बी दैट क्लेवर व्हेन रनिंग फुटबॉल।
या
फिर आप प्लेयर्स को पेमेंट नहीं दे रहे हो, आपको फॉरेन प्लेयर्स खुलेआम गाली देके जा रहे हैं।
सर वो क्योंकि that synergy will never exist. That synergy will not exist because the corporate comes from a mind, a thought process and a way of doing things which is completely different from what these officials have been doing.
That means right people, that means Arjun, the right people are running the show even in corporates. आप केरला ब्लास्टर्स को उठा के देख लीजिए, कितना बार कोच चेंज हुआ है। 8 या 10 बार तो कोच ही चेंज हो चुका है मेरे ख्याल से, मुझे मालूम नहीं कितने साल। पीपल हैव लॉस्ट काउंट। अगर यही चीज अगर ईस्ट बंगाल मोहन बगान करते तो लोग क्या बोलते कि यार क्या बेकार सा मैनेजमेंट है, they don't know anything about football, what kind of management it is.
But to be fair, so they also change their coaches quite regularly. मतलब hire and fire उनका भी चलते रहता है।
We have always blamed them for that. लेकिन इनका भी यही है। ISL का जो 8 क्लब शुरू हुए थे, उनका कितने मैनेजमेंट अभी तक बचे हुए हैं, मुझे गिना के दीजिए किसी ने। आप तो पूना में नहीं चला पा रहे हो तो आप हैदराबाद जा रहे हो, आप हैदराबाद नहीं चला पा रहे हो तो दिल्ली आ रहे हो, दिल्ली नहीं चला पा रहे हो तो आप कहाँ उड़ीसा पहुंच रहे हो। What is this? Is this professionalism? आपके पास पैसे हैं, कॉर्पोरेट्स हैं, ठीक है, but what I mean to say from East Bengal, I'm not. Let us not get into the ISL thing. It will be our again ISL bashing. Somebody might say, but what I mean to say, the amount of professionalism the Quest people have shown in framing the club, in framing the constitution, in framing the agreement or whatever it is, they have not shown that kind of professionalism while running the game on the pitch.
But we don't know what the agreement. So, are you aware of what the agreement was? The agreement, in the sense that when you take over a club, the agreement says that running of the clubs is in your hands, and the financial whatever infusion is in our hands. So, did the agreement say that Quest will be the spotlight is on Quest to run the clubs, the everyday runnings of the clubs?
Yeah, of course. The sporting activities of two sports, football and cricket, will be in their hands.
With Quest.
It is the sporting activity which is now in question, because until unless the investors leave the sporting activity, East Bengal cannot play football or cricket in Calcutta Maidan or across the country anywhere.
तो मैं आपको आखिरी बात बता रहा हूँ, so that we can move on to मोहन बगान। तो है क्या ये सिस्टम, सिंपल सी बात है कि आपका ISL है कौन सा, विच इज माउंट एवरेस्ट, ठीक है सर। आपका ISL पहुंचा हुआ माउंट एवरेस्ट इन टर्म्स ऑफ बजट। आपकी असलियत इंडियन फुटबॉल की देहरादून में बैठी हुई है, समझ रहे हो आप। तो देहरादून से माउंट एवरेस्ट पहुंचने के लिए आप कह रहे हो मैं कैसे करूं, क्योंकि असली जो प्लेयर हैं, जो बड़े प्लेयर हैं, जिससे मेरा टीम बनता है, कि जिससे मेरे फैंस आते हैं देखने के लिए, तो उनको पहुंचने के लिए मैं माउंट एवरेस्ट से देहरादून से माउंट एवरेस्ट पहुंचने के लिए मेरे को एक ढूंढना पड़ेगा, एक कॉर्पोरेट ट्रैवल, क्या कहते हैं भाई, those people who take people on the stores to Mount Everest, मेरे को वैसा बंदा ढूंढना पड़ेगा।
Exactly.
और तब आपका कभी वो कनेक्शन बनेगा ही नहीं
भाई। तो because you've used this देहरादून से माउंट एवरेस्ट वाला analogy, पहुंचने के दो तरीके हैं। एक तो मैं अपने आप प्लान बनाऊं, ठीक है, कि मुझे इतना टाइम लगेगा और मैं निकल लूं, और मैं निकल लूं, हाँ। दूसरा है मैं हेलीकॉप्टर या जहाज या कुछ ले लूं, राइट, और शॉर्टकट लेके जहां तक जा सकता हूं पहुंच जाऊं इमीडिएटली कुछ घंटों में, राइट। सो बात घुमा फिरा के वहीं आ जाती है कि सबको शॉर्टकट चाहिए,
सही बात है,
राइट। And I think in the history of East Bengal, they must have seen many investors come and go. Many people would have put money into the club even before this system of corporate governance, corporate ownership existed, right? जब लोगों ने पैसा लगाया होगा, किसी का प्राइवेट पैसा होगा, कोई लोकल बिजनेस ने लगाया होगा, etc. etc. So ये जो लड़ाई झगड़े हैं क्लब के बीच, because आप एंड ऑफ द डे आपके बोर्ड पे बंदे होंगे 10-12, राइट। तो उनके बीच लड़ाई झगड़ा तो चलता रहेगा.
चलता
सबको
रहेगा.
लगेगा कि हाउ आई रन थिंग्स और व्हाट माय ऑब्जेक्टिव्स आर, व्हाट माय एजेंडा इज शुड बी प्राइम, and that will is unlikely to change. So like this shortcut route, even how this league or the new league became Mount Everest in the first place, it's not it's Mount Everest that is actually a landfill.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, agreed.
It's a garbage dump that you put some snow on top of and made it look like Mount Everest.
Fair
It's
enough.
not actually Mount
ये
Everest.
No, no, I
ये
agree.
सिद्धांत
तो आप
दूसरे
दूर से
तरीके
देखो
के हैं
माउंट
कि
एवरेस्ट ही लग रहा है.
नहीं,
वो
माउंट
अगर
एवरेस्ट
आप टीवी
पहुंचने
पे
के
देखें
लिए
ना,
मेरे
12-15 हाई डेफिनेशन
वो-
कैमरा लगा के देखें तब तो माउंट एवरेस्ट ही लगेगा.
लग ही रहा है.
लेकिन ये ऐसे हुए हैं कि हम माउंट एवरेस्ट पहुंचने के लिए कुछ लोगों को जुगाड़ करके लाए हैं, सो कॉल्ड कॉर्पोरेट्स, जिनके
Yeah.
पास इक्विपमेंट्स है, सब कुछ है, कपड़े हैं, एवरीथिंग इज
Oxygen है.
देयर. तो आप सब कुछ उसने दे दिया आपको, आपने पहन लिया, फिर आप उन लोगों को पूछा यार चलो फिर वो क्या नाम है बेस कैंप तक चलते हैं, तो दे विल टर्न अराउंड से ये बेस कैंप क्या चीज होता है. हाँ, तो ये वो चीज हो गया है, उनको बेसिक ही नहीं मालूम. बेसिकली पैसे होने से सब कुछ नहीं हो जाता. जस्ट बिकॉज यू हैव मनी दैट डजंट मीन यू कैन डू एनीथिंग. देयर अगेन आई एम सेइंग देयर हैज टू बी ए बैलेंस. आप
Synergy.
देखिए बेंगलुरु एफसी को आप देखिए, देयर इज सच ए वेल रन क्लब. वो भी आई लीग से आए हैं आईएसएल में बिकॉज दे स्ट्रक ए बैलेंस. If they are spending money, perhaps they have right kind of people to run the show also. This I want to say. Whether now we can, if you move on to Mohan Bagan also, that should be our main, and I hope it happens like that. That okay, money has come to the club, no doubt about it. It has become all again that favorite word corporates has come in Indian football in Mohan Bagan also. But I hope there should be right people to guide the team. Instead of fighting among each other कि आपने ये नहीं ठीक किया, आपने वो नहीं ठीक किया, आपको क्या मालूम, हम 20 साल से चला रहे, अरे आपके पास तो फूटे कड़ी भी नहीं थे, हम तो पैसे लेके आए हैं. Instead of this kind of arguments, there should be a balance. That money is very much on the table, but the professionals also sitting beside that table to run the show properly.
तो ये आपकी बात बिल्कुल सही है, बट ये जो प्रोफेशनल्स और मनी के बीच में और आइडियलिज्म के बीच में जो लड़ाई है ना, ये ख़त्म नहीं होने वाली. ये ज़िंदगी भर जितना आप आगे दुनिया की बात करेंगे चलेगी, बिकॉज दैट इज़ द वे इट इज़, एंड मनी इज़ द ड्राइविंग फोर्स ऑफ हाउ यू मूव अहेड इन व्हाटएवर काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स इट इज़. माय पॉइंट बीइंग कि अब आप ये सोचिए कि 420 ग्राम का अगर कोई कॉर्पोरेट होता, अगर हमने यहाँ पे कोई कॉर्पोरेट लगा दिया होता, तो कॉर्पोरेट कहता देखो जी 40 मिनट का शो करो, क्योंकि 40 मिनट से ज़्यादा कोई यहाँ पे अपना डेटा यहाँ पे खर्च करेगा नहीं. तो हमने ये डिसाइड भी किया था कि हम 40 मिनट का शो करेंगे, ईस्ट बंगाल मोहन बगान की बात कर लेंगे. पर हमने इतना यहाँ पे बातचीत कर ली है कि अभी ये साफ दिख रहा है कि हमारे ऊपर कोई कॉर्पोरेट हाथ है नहीं. हमारे ऊपर हमारा हाथ है, न्यूज़ क्लिक वाले हमारे को इतने टाइम से सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं और हम लगे हुए हैं वहाँ पे आराम से मजे में.
No, so this it's interesting because again, good analogy, boss.
Thank you,
Because yesterday we were having an editorial meeting, and while there is no as such a cooperation that is, or rather, the key difference is that directly speaking, cash is not the driving force behind doing this show or decides the editorial stand or policy or whatever way of operation of this show, right? So there's an editorial collective that does make comments like exactly this. The general feedback is that your videos are too long, and our counterpoint to that is that if 10 people are watching this show on a regular basis, right, who are saying that they want to have these discussions or listen to these discussions in great detail, then why should I exclude them? Those people that want to listen to only the first 10 minutes or the first 15 minutes and then carry on with their lives are welcome to do that anyway, right? But why should I deny the 10 people or one person that wants to listen to this conversation for 1 hour and get into as much depth as we manage to share in that conversation, right? And therefore we proceed. And then we look at different formats. आप Instagram या IGTV पे एक छोटा वर्जन डाल सकते हैं, आप एक शो के 3 वर्जन डाल सकते हैं. तो ये सब ऑप्शंस आ जाते हैं by which you are also taking care of your consumers in the end, because they are critical, right? If no one watches this show, it's no point for us to do it. And why are we doing it? Why are we asking these questions? The idea is not to bash anyone. The idea is that unless journalists or the media ask these questions, we will continue to remain in a cycle where somebody or the other is getting screwed over in this manner, right? Where how does a young club figure out how to operate? Let's say a club is starting today. What जो मिसाल है, जो लेसन्स हिस्ट्री से सीखते हैं, वो कैसे सीखेंगे अगर कोई ये सब नहीं करेगा, डॉक्यूमेंट नहीं करेगा, जैसे जयदीप स्टोरीज लिखते हैं, बात करके लोगों से इंफॉर्मेशन इकट्ठा करके, जर्नलिज्म करके, तब जाके वो स्टोरी लिखते हैं. ये नहीं कि घर बैठे बैठे अपने मन से कुछ भी लिख दिया, है ना? So that is the like synergy, balance, whatever you want to call it. There are arguments here also. We will have arguments with people.
It will forever be there. That's my point.
Of course it will be, and that's the only way for anyone to grow. Whether it's this show or East Bengal Football Club or the East Bengal's cricket team or Quest itself, they are bound to have disagreements, and it will only come to any kind of forward movement if there is some balance in terms of कि ठीक है, आप इतना लेंगे, आप इतना देंगे, कुछ कॉम्प्रोमाइज होगा, कुछ नेगोशिएशन प्रोसेस होगा, या तो आपका बेसिक फंडामेंटल अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ एवरीथिंग इज द सेम विच बिटवीन एनी टू पीपल, चाहे वो आपके माँ बाप हो, आपके पार्टनर हो, आपका स्पाउस हो, आपका बच्चा हो, कोई भी हो, बिटवीन एनी टू पीपल, दैट्स नेवर गोना 100% हैपन, राइट?
To all the husbands there, we feel you.
So what about Mohun Bagan? You think
सर बताइए ऐसे, क्योंकि वहाँ पे थोड़ा इतना गोल मटोल है नहीं, वहाँ पे काफी स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड है. आपने 80% अपना वहाँ पे अपना दे दिया. वहाँ पे you handed over 80% of your rights to RPG. RPG is the name of the company? The RPG group?
Yeah, RPG. ऐसे कुछ.
RPG group. So then, because I read your article, तो उसमें आप कह रहे हो that they do not want to keep a majority of the players that won the title with Mohun Bagan. Okay, fair enough. My point is, when these takeovers happen, it's a takeover at the end of the day, right? Someone is taking over someone.
Yeah.
Now, when these takeovers happen, the person who's being taken over, a lot of the times when these contracts are signed, they say, look, when you take over, you will employ still on contract. I have it on contract that you will employ 50% of my workforce. Was there something like that in the contract? Because if there isn't something like that in the contract, then the fault lies with Mohun Bagan sir, and the fault lies with that lalach जो पैसा आया अंदर, और कुछ नहीं है.
See, I have not seen the contract, so I cannot comment on what is the contract. But we can only see what is happening on in front of our eyes. That everybody is a winner. ATK is a winner. Mohun Bagan Club is a winner. Mohun Bagan officials are a winner.
Don't think Mohun Bagan is a winner. Sorry, I disagree.
Whatever. At the moment, everything is very hunky-dory.
Yeah.
As I was telling you at the start. Only thing, a bunch of local players who have played well for Mohun Bagan this year, who has done well for Mohun Bagan in past couple of years also, including the coach. See, generally we don't see champion team disintegrating. हम क्या देखते हैं, कोई भी टीम चैंपियन होता है तो आपने पूरा टीम वो पकड़ के रखते हैं, कहते हैं यार अगले साल, अभी इस साल कहीं मत जा, देख लेंगे इस साल एक साल. एवरीबॉडी सेज कि यार विनिंग कॉम्बिनेशन ब्रेक नहीं होना चाहिए. ये हमने क्रिकेट में भी सुना है, फुटबॉल, हॉकी, कोई भी गेम में यही सुनते रहते हैं. बट इन दिस केस वी सी that the winning combination is completely broken, at least mostly broken.
तो बात वही होगी, देहरादून माउंट एवरेस्ट की बात होगी ना, कि आपने देहरादून में चैंपियनशिप जीता है, अब माउंट एवरेस्ट में आप खेलने जा रहे हो, तो वो कह रहे हो जनाब आपके पास वो ऑक्सीजन कैपेसिटी नहीं है माउंट एवरेस्ट में खेलने के लिए, तो हम हटा रहे हैं आप.
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि इस Kibu Vicuna has been credited for giving Mohun Bagan the title. Yeah. At the same time, Anthony Habas has been credited for ATK winning the title. Both are champion coaches. Both are capable. Both are very competent. We have nothing against them. In what was the criteria in selecting Habas ahead of Vicuna? This is the only question I want.
No,
I will tell you,
I'm
it's
sure
pretty simple, sir.
there's
You're playing amongst the
there's
best in Indian football.
yeah,
You're playing
there's
amongst
like
the
he's
best in Indian
saying.
football. You're winning them.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, one is that according see आपका जो main ownership है वो तो वही है ना जो ATK का ownership था.
Yeah.
तो इसका मतलब यही है कि Khabas has not come because of his performance, because his boss has 80% with him.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it the reason?
Yeah.
If Habas
So
wouldn't
it
have
could-
won with 80K last season, maybe that wouldn't have been the case.
But or maybe a new coach would have come, but
maybe a new
there would
coach
be
would have
various
come, yeah.
factors, I guess, including the relationship. And this is it's a very difficult point to actually talk about, man, because nowhere in the world football players sometimes they are protected by unions, so whatever players associations, etc., whatever you call it. But nowhere in the world, whether it's a takeover or even if a new coach comes in, right? Sometimes when a new coach comes into a club, it leads to wholesale changes in the playing staff. So no, I don't think any club in the world, whether it's going through a takeover or in general, has that kind of protection for players' jobs,
Yeah.
right? तो सबसे पहले कटता जो पत्ता है वो प्लेयर का ही कटता है. Even though जब प्रोफेशनलिज्म की बात करें हम, the highest demands for professionalism come from the same people, right? Players in Indian football now can no longer eat butter chicken and all of that. They have to follow.
और वो क्या थी वो बिरयानी यार जो कलकत्ते की बिरयानी नाम भूल रहा हूँ.
आप रोज शाम को अरसलान ट्रेनिंग के बाद नहीं पहुंच सकते हैं.
हाँ
तो या जो भी है उसके बाद सो आप ऑन द वन हैंड प्लेयर्स से जो डिमांड, प्लेयर्स का तो सीन ही अलग है यार. उनका ना तो किसी ने सोचा होगा मैनेजमेंट में कि हम अपने प्लेयर्स को कैसे बचाएं, ना ही कोई इसकी तरकीब है या कोई सोल्यूशन है इसका. वो सिर्फ जो मोहन बगान वाले मैनेजमेंट वाले एग्जिस्टिंग थे बिफोर दिस मर्जर हैपेंड, वो ये सोच रहे हैं कि हम अपना कैसे बचाएं, जो भी हमारा पावर है, डिसीजन मेकिंग है, रोल है क्लब में, उसको कैसे हम बरकरार रखें, राइट?
वही मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कि बेतिया एंड व्हाई बेतिया एंड Babadiwara has been released and David Williams and Roy Krishna have been retained.
So because
Habas
doesn't feature in the plans for Habas. It's a sporting.
It's a new coach. The coach will make the decisions for his playing staff.
They don't belong in that level. They can better foreigners.
So
they can find better foreigners.
That means Roy Krishna is a fantastic player, but he has not been retained on his performance criteria.
Not only,
He has been retained.
No, sir. I don't think I agree with that.
What about Babadiwara? That player who came in the last and scored 10 goals. And I'm very sure if you tomorrow play a match between ATK and Mohun Bagan, the last season's ATK and last season's Mohun Bagan, it is very difficult to predict who will win the match.
ये subjective है पर ये subjective है.
It's a subjective, but again, nobody can turn around and say that ATK will demolish Mohun Bagan.
So
Can anyone say it?
आपको नहीं, I agree, sir.
Last season's Mohun Bagan was perhaps one of the finest Mohun Bagan teams in many years. Will you agree with that or not?
Agreed, sir. Agreed.
And
Sir,
this is coming from someone, by the way, who has been watching this league now for forever. Right?
No,
for
I'm not disagreeing on that. I'm just saying, sir, हुआ क्या? Merger हो गया, जो भी हो गया, they've taken over. अब आपके प्लेट पे हैं 40 प्लेयर, ठीक है जी. आपने कहा मेरे पास 40 प्लेयर हैं. अब इन 40 प्लेयर से मेरे को 22 का स्क्वाड बनाना है और मैं नए एडिशंस भी करूंगा, तो मैं 15 का स्क्वाड बनाऊंगा. कौन है वो 15 प्लेयर जो मेरे को लगता है माउंट एवरेस्ट लीग में खेल सकते हैं? देहरादून लीग से मेरे को कौन से वो लड़के लग रहे हैं जो अभी के अभी खेल पाएंगे या अभी का अभी नहीं खेल पाएंगे, तो 2 साल मेरे टीम में रहेंगे, इंटीग्रेट होंगे और नए बच्चे आएंगे. तो वो है तरीका करने का. अब वो सब्जेक्टिव है कि अगर आपको लग रहा है बाबादीवारा या बेतिया खेल सकता है, नहीं खेल सकता है, शायद उस मैनेजमेंट में कोई हो जिसको लग रहा है नहीं खेल सकता.
Or also they will have some kind of restrictions based on contracts that they already have with players, right?
Yeah.
As in ATK would have made some long-term deals, etc. Which
Certainly. लेकिन फिर भी मुझे थोड़ा मतलब it's my feeling, I don't know, I may be completely wrong, कि कुछ लोग कह रहे कि यार पैसे तो हमने ज्यादा डाला है, जो मैं बोलूंगा वही होगा. ठीक है, आपके बात हमने सुन लिया है, लेकिन आप ठीक है, आप बैठ जाइए, हम देख लेंगे.
The thing is, that is what you enter into a contract for. Na? Contract tells you exactly who has what right over the other person. Simple सी बात है. And my point is, अगर आप subjective तरीके से देखो ना सर, मैंने आपका piece पढ़ा, एक वो लड़का है अजरुद्दीन मलिक. Now, if honestly speaking, ATK, and why I said in the beginning, I don't think Mohan Bagan has got a good team, because if Mohan Bagan and ATK के बीच में जो merger हुआ है, the name should have been Mohan Bagan only. Then you could say, okay, Mohan Bagan has got a good deal because the club's legacy lives on. And now someone has come into it and is infusing a certain amount of cash into it and taking it to another level. But now that it is ATK Mohan Bagan is second on that name. It is not the first name. It is ATK that is said first. Then is Mohan Bagan. अब रही ATK के नजरिए से जो आपका कॉर्पोरेट वाला सोच है, अगर मैं उनके बोर्ड पे बैठा होता, जो मैं कभी बैठूंगा नहीं, पर अगर कभी बैठा होता, तो मैं कहता कि कलकत्ते के जो लड़के हैं जिन्होंने बहुत बड़ा योगदान रहा है इस लीग में जीतने के लिए, बिकॉज यू नो दिस इज नॉट अ क्लब विच इज रन बाय द ग्लिट्स एंड ग्लैमर. सर, जो इन क्लब्स को फॉलो करते हैं वो ग्लिट्स ग्लैमर वाले लोग नहीं है, वो लोग हैं जो who are far away from the glitz and glamour. So if you want to retain their interest and if you want to retain their love and connect with the club, then make sure, and which is why again I'm saying, when that contract would have happened, make sure that at least 7 to 10 players or at least 5 to 7 players from that Mohan Bagan team who have the connect with Kolkata are in my squad. Because whenever you talk about ATK, for all the amount of money and the number of ISL titles that they've won, they do not have a connect with Kolkata. And that is one of the big reasons why they brought it to the club.
There are players, Pranay Haldar is there, Pritam Kotal is there, there are players. But I think these boys should have also got a chance, I think. Why not? Why not, I am asking.
I mean, also, like, some of this is sort of probably speculation in that we don't know what the final squad list will be for the next season, when the next season will happen, all of that stuff. I think we'll find probably
these boys are out. These boys are out.
Everyone's out.
Nobody has contracted them out. The boys I have written about are out.
So how many boys have been retained, sir, from the squad?
I think some of them have been retained. The Subho Ghosh could be sent to the second team. Then I think that Jamshed Nasri's son could be retained for the second team. What is his name? I forget his name. Jamshed Nasri's son. Then I think S.K. Shahil will be retained, I think. Sheikh Shahil will be retained.
Yeah.
And one more player.
He had a good season.
And that, they had a very good season. These two could be retained. But I thought there are a lot of players, and Ashutosh Mehta may be retained, which I am not very sure about. Like Captain Gurjinder Kumar, that Punjab boy. Actually, he is the second Punjabi after Jarnail Singh to lead Mohan Bagan in history. No Punjabi has become Mohan Bagan captain except the great Jarnail Singh. So he clearly has not been contracted. So I think he is going to one of the ISL teams. I think he is going to Northeast.
एक साफ बात बोल दो सर, गुरजिंदर was that boy जो पुणे में भी खेलता था. एक टाइम था जब वो इंडिया कैंप में भी आता था. वो लड़का इंडिया कैंप में भी था. अब सिंपल सी बात है, for all your allegiance and for all your love for these clubs that have been doing what they've been doing, and so you might think they're on a different level, Mohan Bagan, East Bengal. If Gurjinder was that good, why was Gurjinder not playing for an ISL side in these last 6 years? सिंपल सी बात है सर. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ, if you are playing for Mohan Bagan, East Bengal, मैं तो मान रहा हूँ सर आप लेवल गिरे हो. For as much as you, because you're not playing amongst the best Indian players. Simple. You can hate on me, you can do whatever.
Yeah, certainly. But at the same time, when it comes to performance, at least if I go strictly by last year's performance, there were several players in the I-League who were as good or perhaps better than ISL players. Indian players in ISL, I'm talking about. I don't think there is much difference between Indian players in ISL and I-League.
Yeah, I agree with you.
There could be difference in foreign players. There could be different, except a first 20. I'm not talking about the first 15, 20. I am not saying there are players in I-League who can match with Sunil Chhetri or Gurpreet Sandhu. But I don't want to name because but there are players who can in I-League who can match many Indian players who are playing in the playing in the even in the Indian team. In an Indian team, not in the ISL, Indian team. I don't want to name them because it will be very demeaning and the subject is very subject. Again, as Arjun said, the discussion is very subjective. But the other players.
Nogdamba has gone back to Kerala Blasters then, I'm guessing. Because he was on loan.
He was on loan. That's why he has gone to. But what about Devjit Majumdar? What about Shankar Roy, the Mohun Bagan goalkeeper? What about Shilton Paul, who played for Mohun Bagan for 14 years?
So, but then because you played for 14 years, you don't suddenly say, okay, come, let's hand you a contract. Na? Matlab, it doesn't work like that, na, sir. How can it work like that?
Of course, it doesn't work like that. But what
suddenly, three other keepers have come into the fray, and then you have to choose. From 6 keepers, you need to choose 2. I'm just putting it there. And maybe then Shilton is not making the cut for the management.
Then what about Shankar Roy? You have seen how he has played the entire season. Isn't it? Shankar Roy was the new find. He has been playing so well.
Sir, मेरे हिसाब से तो पिछला सीजन तो किसी ने देखा ही नहीं है इसका. None of this is being decided based on how they played last season in the I-League. Whether they won the league, they won it by 14 points, they were undefeated for 200 games. None of it makes any difference. People that are being retained based on how they fit into Abbas's system, the management system, and the system for 80K. Like rightly, I agree with what Pandit was saying here, that they fit into a system which for the next season for 80K works.
Yeah.
And Mohun Bagan ठीक है, कुछ fans अगर आ गए तो आ गए, देखी जाएगी. मुझे तो लगता है ये भी 2 साल 3 साल. I'm not saying I hope things are different. I hope that level of synergy and sort of whatever working together is achieved. But it's a big challenge for because with this kind of merger, all parties are in Calcutta. So it's not that one person is sitting somewhere far away and is disconnected. So the stake, the level of involvement, the day-to-day sort of face-to-face kind of stuff that's going on will be much more. Now that can lead to either much better cooperation within the management of that team, or it can lead to bigger problems happening, as we have seen in the case of Quest and East Bengal.
So I just think this is a very sad episode because I think this is the beginning. I may be overreacting, but beginning of the end of these two big giants of Indian football.
I mean, it's exactly what the headline of Jaideep's piece on Mohun Bagan was. कि ये आप legacy कहते हैं, India's national club कहते हैं, ये कहते हैं, वो कहते हैं, कहाँ गया वो सब? और या क्या आप सोच रहे हैं वो कैसे कैरी फॉरवर्ड होगा अगले 50 साल के लिए? Right?
नहीं, सब उसका वही सिंपल सी बात वही होगी ना कि मतलब आप एक तरीके से चले जा रहे हैं, आप बदलने का सोच ही नहीं रहे हैं. सडनली एक नई चीज आ गई है जिसमें आपको सोच बदल के जाना पड़ेगा, तो वो सोच बदलने के लिए आपकी क्षमता है ही नहीं, तो वो सोच बदलने के लिए आप किसी और को ला रहे हैं ताकि वो सोच में लेके आपको पिगी बैक लेके जाके जाए. बट इन दैट पिगी बैक यू आर लूजिंग योर आइडेंटिटी, you're not realizing you're also then losing the parts that you might be nowhere in the next 10 years. There might not be a Mohun Bagan East Bengal in the next 10 years.
Exactly. मतलब हम क्या किसी के जेब में 80 रुपया है और मेरे जेब में सिर्फ 20 रुपया है, then should I fall on his feet? That is my question.
तो वो उसके नजरिए से सोचो ना, जिसने कभी 80 रुपए देखे नहीं है. आप ये भी तो सोचो. मैं तो उनके बारे में सोचता हूँ जो लोग आके सिग्नल पे पैसा मांगते हैं और हम लोग उनको इतने लोग हैं जो दरार करते थे, हटे भाई यहाँ से भगा इनको हम लोग करते रहते हैं. मैं बहुत सारी लोगों को कहता हूँ कभी उनके नजरिए से सोचो जिन्होंने अपने जेब में 500 रुपए शायद देखे नहीं होंगे. आपके जेब में 500 रुपए नहीं होंगे, तो इट माइट फोर्स यू टू डू दीस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स. दैट्स ऑल आई एम सेइंग. सेम.
तो इसके मतलब दिस एक्चुअली इट इज इन बैड हैंड्स, क्योंकि 150 साल क्लब जो चले हैं वो तो चले हैं. वो 5 रुपए में या 500 रुपए में चले मुझे मालूम नहीं है. अगर 1889 से ये क्लब चले हैं, they have something in them. That's why they could run it for 130 years. And decently they could run it. That means the people who are running it are not capable of running it.
To go to that next level, basically.
Next level. That is what I mean to say. कि उसको 80 रुपया देख के उसको इतना लालच हो गया कि मैंने सब बेच दिया, घर वर सब बेच दिया, कि ले भाई तू ले, बेच दिया.
आप मुझे ये बताओ, which fan would be happy कि आपने मर्जर यहाँ पे करवा दिया, चलो ठीक है, पर जब आपका नाम 80 के मोहन बगान है, सर आपके नाम में कोई रिंग नहीं है, सच में बता रहा हूँ, इट इज नॉट मोहन बगान, it is ATK मोहन बगान.
No, sorry, another question just to get some, I don't know what the answer is. What will happen with the crest of the club, the colors, etc., because ये जो ट्राइबलिज्म होता है फुटबॉल का, उसमें आपका जर्सी, आपके क्लब कलर्स काफी मायने रखता है, right? So and the color scheme is very different, red and white of which comes from Atletico Madrid, and their color scheme versus maroon and green. I mean, it's completely different situation. So what is likely to happen in that regard, sir? Because as a fan, if I'm buying a Mohan Bagan jersey and suddenly it's an ATK jersey that I'm buying, why would I buy a jersey?
Why would I buy it, man? Yeah, I तो wouldn't.
हाँ, अभी तक तो इसका कोई क्लियर आंसर तो नहीं आया किसी की तरफ से.
So I think ये थोड़े टाइम में आएगा. I guess once you get clarity on when the league is happening.
But I think there will be a compromise. There will be a compromise.
Sir, again, you never know, because the thing is, अब मैं वही कह रहा हूँ, मैं अगर ATK के मैनेजमेंट में होता तो मैं कहता, look, why am I making a play for Mohan Bagan? I am making a play for Mohan Bagan because they are giving me something my club will not be able to achieve even the next 50 years. Sir, they will not be able to do it. Right? So I should take them with open hands. जो उनका है, उनका legacy, उनका जो following है, and a part of that is to imbibe 5, 7, 8, 10 players who are part of your title-winning challenge, who had a Kolkata connect, which is why I was arguing with you as far as the foreigners connect. Sir, क्योंकि foreigner एक साल आया है, चले गए. मैं कह रहा हूँ जो कोलकाता के बच्चे हैं, अजरुद्दीन मलिक हो, SK साहिल हो, ये सब लड़के हैं, इनको रखे टीम में, चाहे वो बी टीम में हो, चाहे मेन टीम में है, बट दे नीड टू बी देयर, बट दैट वाजंट देयर. तो थोड़े थोड़े लड़के जा रहे हैं. तो इफ आई वाज ATK's मैनेजमेंट, आई वुड चेंज इट, सर. मैं तो सीधा ग्रीन एंड मरून कर देता, क्योंकि 6 साल की लेगेसी कुछ नहीं होती, क्योंकि अगले 6 साल बाद वो भूल जाएंगे कि रेड एंड व्हाइट होता था.
So let us wait what happens. Let them come out with
even that red and even the red and white thing to begin with goes back to the same point you were bringing up about Mount Everest. आपका कहीं से नहीं है कोई कुछ. This is a year 1 club. और सीधा आपको कनेक्ट करना है एटलेटिको मैड्रिड से.
Boom.
Right? तो आपके एस्पिरेशंस तो सीधा वहीं पे पहुंच गए ना. और आपको लगा कि आपने अगर जर्सी उसी टाइप की जर्सी पहन ली या एक टेक्निकल डील साइन कर लिया, तो आप उसी लेवल पे पहुंच गए.
जबकि आप रियलाइज कर ही नहीं रहे कि जो मेजॉरिटी कलकत्ते का जो फैन बेस है, दे डोंट इवन केयर अबाउट एटलेटिको मैड्रिड, जनाब. अरे छोड़ो एटलेटिको मैड्रिड.
Yeah, even there, I mean, if Saurav Ganguly had not, I don't, I may be wrong here, but if in the initial season of this league, when I think there was considerable or reasonable amount of interest and support for ATK in home games and stuff like that, Saurav Ganguly, who is like the I don't know, darling of Kolkata, played a critical role in kind of like on the billboards and stuff in the city. When we saw, it was Saurav Ganguly's face in those colors that was propagating the existence of this club. It wasn't anything else, or the players that they had signed or anything like that. So it's a constant process of tapping into a fan base that already exists. Like they want Mohan Bagan because they want Mohan Bagan fans. How are you going to get Mohan Bagan fans? By exactly doing what you were saying. So,
but they aren't doing that.
Yeah.
So because then there's always that clash. Like, we're spending so much money. You're spending so much money which you've never spent in a season. I'm not saying you haven't spent it over the years that you've been there, but you never spent it over a season. So then we will do what we want to do. And how do we then sort of put in our 2 bits so that our identity isn't lost? What we've tried to build over 6 years. है that clash, वो तो सर बाद में पता चलेगा जब भी जर्सी.
नहीं, वो तो आपका सी डे टू डे मैनेजमेंट गोइंग फॉरवर्ड, वो तो आपके हाथ में है ही ना. वो तो 80-20 आपने कर दिया है.
But identity never identifies with day-to-day management. Identity identifies the jersey,
exactly,
with logo.
Exactly. So it should be a no-brainer. You are buying a legacy club for the legacy, right? So you take that legacy, you transplant it into your club, and then in any case, the management going forward, what you will do with it after that is in your hands. You have 8 votes versus 2 votes. So clearly, whether it's what players you want, who you want as the manager, of course, fans will always have an opinion on this. Fans will always say hire, fire, get this player, get that player, why not this? And in Calcutta, when conversations about football are happening all the time at every nukkad, तो ये बात तो चलती है, and वो तो चाहिए. That's what club owners want, for people, for fans to keep talking about their club, right? So it seems to me like it's a win-win. Like Jaideep was saying, everyone should be winning out of this. But unfortunately, the historical evidence that we have seems to indicate that whenever we have a winning proposition, we turn it into something else altogether.
In the analogy that I've been giving कि देहरादून से गाड़ी निकली है लेकिन जॉली ग्रांट एयरपोर्ट से वापस यू टर्न हो गया है और आप एवरेस्ट की तरफ पहुंचे नहीं, वहां से हेलीकॉप्टर पकड़ना पड़ रहा है आपको सीधा फॉर अ शॉर्टकट टू गेट टू. सर जाते जाते बता दो सर, काफी लंबा हो गया है. आप what do you see? Am I right in saying that maybe in the next 10 years this whole chatter around East Bengal Mohun Bagan being the big two of Indian football might not be there?
That I don't know, but at the moment, all of us are looking towards the two big clubs of Indian football with a lot of apprehensions. One, whether it will be existence of both the clubs are in question in different ways.
Yeah.
One is they have landed a huge sponsor, so whether their identity will finally be restored or not, whether be retained or not. And another club which had landed a huge sponsor are in big trouble, whether they will at all be able to play this season or not. So we are looking forward to both of them with great apprehension, isn't it?
Yeah, ठीक है, जो भी है देखी जाएगी. अभी the next chapter I guess is A, what happens in the East Bengal Crest resolution. If there is a resolution, is East Bengal playing the ISL? And B, that whenever the ISL season is slated to start, उससे पहले जो आपका jersey launch होगा तो उसमें मोहन बगान का कितना इंटीग्रेट करे जाएगा. विल द कलर्स ऑफ मोहन बगान बी यूज्ड कंप्लीटली? विल देयर बी अ मर्जर ऑफ द कलर्स? वो बात की बात देखी जाएगी. फॉर ऑल यू पीपल वाचिंग अस ऑन यूट्यूब एंड ऑन फेसबुक, डू कमेंट on what you think about these two clubs and where they stand currently. And if you agree with us, if you disagree with us, it's perfectly fine, man. Everyone has their own opinion. तो आपको disagreement देना है and you think we're completely हम हवा में यहाँ पे बोले जा रहे हैं, तो बोलो, खुल के बोलो. We take it. हमें कोई परवाह नहीं है, हम बड़े प्यार से सुनते हैं. वो दूसरी बात है, हम उसके बारे में अगले शो में कभी बात नहीं करते. हम बस YouTube comment पढ़ लेते हैं. So don't think your YouTube comments are going to waste because we're not responding to you. We read everything and we of course take it and we talk about it in our edit meets before the next shoot that we do. Our next shoot, hopefully,
and also just as a bit of a sort of organizational, situational kind of announcement, we are moving towards a separate YouTube channel as well. So
क्या बात कर रहे हो भाई?
Yes, sir. So I'm not going to make the mistake of giving people a fixed date for this happening, but अभी से जो भी हमारे shows आएंगे, चाहे पंडित को आप देखते होंगे, वो cricket show भी करते हैं, और we sometimes do other sports as well when there are topical things to talk about. So you will find all of this, of course, will continue to happen on newsclick.in and newsclick's website as well. But we will also have a separate YouTube channel dedicated only to sport, where we'll be hopefully doing a lot more content, a lot more maybe just fun, random conversations, a lot more stuff where we can bring you in who watch the show and have some of those conversations that Pandit was saying we don't ignore, but we don't really address either. So
yeah.
So we'll have a bit of, because one of the feedbacks that we have gotten is that because NewsClick is a news channel, a news website that produces a great deal of content, the sports content gets kind of lost in the larger scheme of things. So we wanted to have a more kind of streamlined distribution way of getting it to people who are interested in the sports stories that we do, and particularly in Indian football. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Very soon we'll give you the details of what that channel will be and so on and so forth.
ठीक है जयदीप सर, सिद्धांत, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस. एंड अगर आपको जयदीप सर का आर्टिकल पढ़ना है, मोहन बगान वाला बाहर निकल गया, इट्स ऑन newsclick.in. गूगल पे भी अगर आप कर सकते हैं, मोहन बगान करेंगे तो आपको शायद मिल जाएगा. ईस्ट बंगाल आर्टिकल विल बी कमिंग आउट इन अ फ्यू डेज.
बिल्कुल मिलेगा. मोहन बगान अगर आप सर्च करेंगे, न्यूज़ आर्टिकल सर्च करेंगे, तो वो टॉप हिट्स में से है, जयदीप बासु का आर्टिकल है, इट टॉक्स अबाउट द लेगेसी ऑफ मोहन बगान एंड द ईस्ट गॉन.
हाँ नहीं, fair enough, agree, ठीक है
And
भाई.
East Bengal wala article we'll also be putting out, which has the details of that particular story, some of which we've covered in this conversation.
And also to people from Kolkata and officials of these clubs, if you are watching this, which I doubt you are, at least the officials, but if you are watching this and if you don't agree with us on a certain point, then give us a call, get in touch with us. It's not that easy to connect with people, and we'll get you on the show, man. We'll get your point of view and we'll talk about it. This conversation is not over. It's only getting started. So we of course will revisit when the time is right to revisit it. दूसरी बात, जो हमारा अगला एपिसोड है, सुनील छेत्री 15 साल के बारे में है, कि उनका टैक्टिकल एवोल्यूशन कैसे हमें देखने को मिला 15 साल में. 15 साल से हम वो एपिसोड बना रहे हैं. शायद अगला 15 साल लगे उस एपिसोड को बाहर लगाने में, लेकिन जब भी आएगा उसको जरूर देखना. काफी यहाँ पे हमने बातचीत करी है लोगों के साथ. एरिक पाटलू हैं, गौरमांगी सिंह हैं, सुखविंदर सिंह सर हैं जो जेसीटी के कोच थे, इंडिया के कोच थे. तो काफी लोगों का पर्सपेक्टिव लाए हैं. एंड ऑफ कोर्स फ्रेंड ऑफ द शो रेनेडी सिंह will also be talking to us about it. So when that episode does come out, do make sure you watch it. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.